What are vocabulary in context questions? Have you ever seen a word on the SAT that you already knew, but none of the answer choices seemed right? That's exactly what vocabulary in context questions are designed to test. On the SAT, vocabulary in context questions are not asking for the dictionary definition of a word. Instead, they're asking what that word means in this particular passage. Why? Because many English words have more than one meaning, and the author chooses the meaning that fits the situation. For example, imagine you see the sentence, "The sound argument persuaded everyone." Does the word sound refer to something you hear? No. Here, sound means logical, reliable, or well supported. Now look at another sentence. The sound of thunder echoed across the valley. This time, sound refers to noise. It's the exact same word, but two completely different meanings. That's why context is so important. Vocabulary and context questions test several important reading skills. First, they test whether you understand that context shapes meaning. Second, they test whether you can use the surrounding sentences as clues to figure out what the author intends. Third, they check whether you can distinguish between multiple possible meanings of the same word. And finally, they test whether you recognize when familiar words are being used in unfamiliar ways. Fortunately, these questions follow a few predictable formats. You might see, as used in the text, what does the word X most nearly mean? Or, in the context of the passage, X most nearly means. Sometimes the SAT asks, which choice best defines X as used in the text? Or, the word X in the passage is closest in meaning to. Although the wording changes, they're all asking the same thing. What does this word mean here, not everywhere else? The biggest mistake students make is choosing the definition they already know instead of the one supported by the passage. A much better strategy is to read the sentence containing the word, then read the sentences immediately before and after it. Those surrounding lines usually provide the clues you need. Remember this simple rule. Don't define the word from memory, define it from the passage. If you let the context guide your thinking, you'll greatly improve your chances of selecting the correct answer.
Keep learning with Kademix. Visit www.kademix.com for more videos, study resources, and expert tutoring. See you next time.